Hello there, welcome to my channel. This is the third episode. So I've decided this time, hey, hold on. I want you to see the lovely palms. Anyway, I've decided this time I'm going to do the tarot. I read tarot cards. I do events. I get paid for it. I read for individuals, but I think it'd be hard to make a living. Honestly, reading tarot cards because one, it's hard to get like consistent customers, and it's just extremely draining. But I do love doing it. Anyway, in my last video, which actually I just taped, I forgot a couple of things. I forgot to mention a couple of uplifting people, helpful people I found on the web, helping me go forward with this channel. Katie Steckley, Steckly. She has like this channel. It tells you all kinds of stuff about the web, how to do things on the web. And then also Elmer O. Locker. He's very inspiring, uplifting, inspirational. He talks about Neville Goddard's teachings. And when you have to keep plodding on like I do, and I'm manifesting the life I want, but it's not happening at the moment because I need to make my movies and cat sanctuary and dog sanctuary, etc. This stuff is very helpful to follow. Anyway, before I get into the tarot, I also wanted to mention another entity that I want to do some business with. Aston Martin, they're opening these residences in Brickell downtown. I want them to invite me to the opening of those residences. They're right on the water. They're right next to the Epic. And years ago, I used to have a blog, and I was invited by a New York PR company along with other female Miami bloggers, and we went to this lunch at Hackathon. It was great, and they offered me like a limo service to get there and back, and I didn't take it because I had dinner that night with the guy at the Setai, which is dead close to where Hackathon is. So I didn't take it. But I'd love to get into that stuff again. And yesterday I was listening to Kelly Stamps, and she was saying how like through her YouTube channel, like she gets all invites to events and she meets interesting people. And I think I would really like that new energy in my life. So Aston Martin, if you'd like to invite me to your opening event in Brickell, your beautiful residences, I'd love to go. And don't bother with the limo, but you can put me up in the Epic next door. The Epic Hotel is a Kimpton Hotel next door for the night, and I really enjoy that hotel. I stayed there quite a bit, actually. It's really good. Anyway, on with the show. I'm going to have to go to another location to get my cards, and then I'm going to tell you a bit about them. Hi there, this is Lauren Childs, hot and sweaty in Miami as usual, and here I'm in Brickell. I'm going to read the tarot cards today. The Thoth Deck, Aleister Crowley's deck. Very interesting, very powerful deck. But before I do that, I just want to mention a couple of things. Like, here I'm on Brickell proper, part of Miami, very good nightlife, all built up and everything. At the back there, you can see Miami Mandarin Oriental Hotel, where I lived for a couple of months when I first came to Miami. And it's really good. And that is actually on Brickell Key Island, which is very good to walk around. And along the perimeter, like there's no beach, but you can see all these beautiful little tropical fish. It's like a dream. Anyway, I'm on the side where there's lots of nightlife, lots of restaurants, lots of built-up places. And I wanted to mention a couple of things. Like recently, I did an interview with Holly Hurricane on her podcast, Manic in Miami, and we discussed the tarot. And actually, she titled it, Aleister Crowley is My Therapist, which is a really freaking great title. Aleister Crowley invented these cards. He was in a threesome with Lady Frida Harris, and he told her what to put on these cards, and she did a magnificent job. They're very powerful cards, and not everyone will use these cards because they are so powerful. Anyhow, another thing is, on Halloween, I'm going to be doing the tarot at an event in Wynwood. It's the art district of Miami, the main art district, and a place called The Grail. It is going to be great. I do events, I can get booked at gigsalad.com, and I do love doing the tarot. Events are great. I do them for individuals. I just love doing them. But to be honest, I think it'd be really hard to make a living out of doing the cards because they're very draining. Plus, it's like hard to get consistent amounts of people, But I'm going to have a great time on Halloween in Wynwood at The Grail. So turn up if you would like, Everyone's having a good time. I'm sure there was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. I think I told you the main stuff about this. A lot of people believe Aleister Crowley is like just freaking evil, and perhaps he was. But there's nothing like these cards for reading. And the funny thing is, like, tarot readers, we can't read our own cards. So I'm just going to put out a basic spread and give you probably just a quick hit of the reading, but it's nothing like I would do for a person, for an individual or events, because most of us don't have that gift. We can't really read our cards. Anyway, I'm sure I've forgotten something, but let's get on with the show. Let's show you what the tarot cards are if you don't know. This is a very beautiful deck. Okay, here we are with this deck. I just did this tarot reading for myself. And to be honest, I can hardly see the freaking cards because it's just so sunny here. All right, so I'm going to go through the different cards. I'm quite amused by this spread. I'm going to go and tell you the positions, right? Okay, that one, Princess of Wands, apparently that's where I am. Over it is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the atmosphere, the influence over. Consciously, 5 of Swords. Subconsciously, 5 of Cups, just leaving the situation, is the Ace of Cups, generally signifies love. It definitely hasn't been romantic for a while. Anyway, straight ahead is Prince of Swords. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the thing happening straight ahead. This is where I am now, the Fool. In the environment, it's the environment or the way people see me, and I got the art card. Fear or desire, Priestess. Final outcome, money, 10 of Pentacles. That can often signify it. Big pile of money. And then just because often I don't like the end card, I'll put influences. So I got 8 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, where I am right now. Well, the way I generally read this is like a woman who will get through difficulties no matter what. And people often say that about me. They're like, I can't believe you just keep going. Doesn't matter what happens, you just keep going. Yes, I damn well do. And over me right now, Wheel of Fortune. Well, I'm hoping that's a lottery win. It's about time. But it can mean generally just like going to better circumstances and things going more in your favor. Well, about freaking time. Consciously, 5 of Swords, which is just, oh damn, two cards have just flown away. I have to go and get them. But anyway, okay, I ran out of storage and I now hope to finish the reading. Okay, 5 of Swords. Well, it says it all underneath, a sense of defeat, like huge dissatisfaction, and it sounds like time is passing. Like, come on, things need to happen now. That's me. Subconsciously, very disappointed with things, like, duh. Okay, like I said, yeah, a lot of love in my past. Look, there's a lot of love in my everyday, in particular with the cats. Straight ahead is like I'm so on point that I get rid of all inferior influences and just keep shaping up, even if it doesn't really show outside. I mean, my goals are to make my movies and to have my cat and dog sanctuaries and just like make good things happen in the world. So I'm just like getting stronger and stronger with those intentions and directions and my actions. And YouTube is part of them. If Fool is where I am right now, well, someone willing to take chances. That's definitely me. Sometimes a little foolhardy, maybe. In the environment or the way people see me, that's art. And yes, I am artistic as hell, and I do come up with unusual stuff and can put unusual things together with good results sometimes. Anyway, Feel or Desire. Yeah, I want to open up and be receptive to really receiving what I need to do, which is going to be a lot more fun, let me tell you. Anyway, final outcome is big pile of money and power, the power that goes with it, the power to make my dreams. So it's looking really good. I'm not even going to bother to read the influence cards because it ended up so good. So there you go, that's the tarot, and it can really provide like a lot of clarity in your life, like a really quick hit on what's really going on and people's motivations and how relationships and work situations or whatever are likely to turn out, no matter how they might look, how intriguing, intoxicating, addictive they might look at the time, like how things are really likely to turn out. And that clarity is very valuable because it can help you stop wasting time. I mean, look, like take for example relationships.